I started a petition on change.org called Inspire Hasbro to release an extended cut of the Transformers 1986 film. It basically goes over what I've been doing on my channel over the past year, animating a scene. We're up to 1,173 signatures. I did want to read the people's reasons for signing, which are really cool. I just really get a sense of the passion from people like us. Let me do a full, proper read through of these. Okay, so here we go. That would be sick. I'm a lifelong fan of the original and would love to see a director's extended cut of this. I want to see what wasn't shown in the movie. I want to see what happened to the robots who weren't in the movie. Huge 86 TF movie fan. I would like to see this done. Finally, see more characters get their due. I saw this movie in the theaters in 1986 and would love to see the full version, please. Thank you. As a kid, I had a love-hate relationship with Transformers the movie. It's such a great film, but at the same time, it traumatized us kids. Hasbro spent 2 years asking us to invest emotionally in the characters in the TV show and invest financially in the range of toys, only to then wipe out almost all of them in the movie. Come on, Hasbro, here's your chance to fix things. Roll out. What a great comment. The greatest animated movie of all time deserves an extended cut. I would buy this movie. The 1986 movie is a powerhouse. It was one of the most brutal, epic, and tragic films of my youth. Looking back, although it was traumatizing, it is legendary, and I would not have it any other way. It is a great movie because of the chances that it took. Seeing a refreshed version with additional content would be amazing. What a great comment. This movie deserves more credit than it ever got. Extended cut, about time. Always loved the film. Think it would be a big hit if added. It would be cool to get more of this movie. I want to see this made. I love this movie and would very much like to see an extended version of this classic, for the reason that this film needs more. I second a sequel on par with the original. The movie helped define a generation of kids' imaginations. Remaster the movie and soundtrack. Hire the same writers and team to make a sequel. This is a no-brainer. This is my childhood. Okay, Hasbro, show them your touch. Give us more. Way more. I effing love that movie. Because in 3 years, this movie is 40 years old, and you'll have to do something special to get me to buy yet another version. I love Transformers, the animated movie. Transformers is amazing. I love Transformers, the animated movie, and having an extended cut with unused storyboard scenes would be phenomenal. We need this. We need Transformers to live on. I need this. The movie would benefit from the addition of the deleted scenes. I would love to see an extended cut. It needs to be done. I loved this film. Would love to see how this will play out. I love Transformers. I love to see an extended version of this movie. Please, Hasbro, let's do it. I feel like it. It's about time to roll out the real version of this film. Not doing this would be Hasbro leaving money on the table. It's really an awesome animated film. The movie traumatized a lot of kids in 1986. At least to make up for it, give us the director's cut that we really want. This needs to happen. Because I love Transformers and want a better movie experience. Please do this. We 40-somethings need this to get through our midlife crises. The original movie should be as good as it can be and will generate a new fan base and reignite older generations of G1 Transformers fans. This needs to be done. An extended cut of the original movie would be amazing. I would also love to see Ultra Magnus's original death, which was replaced for being too violent. I want an extended edition. I want to see more Transformers stuff. I want more stories of before, after, or during this movie, but please do not kill characters. Put all the missing G1 characters in there somehow. OMG, extended cut of the best movie ever. It's a no-brainer. Stan told me to. course. To this day, Transformers the movie still has plenty of story left to tell. I'd like to buy it. So just a round of applause for all those comments. Thank you to everybody for those amazing comments, and just the energy that those comments bring is like next level. I mean, holy cow. One of my followers on Facebook shared my petition on the Allspark Forums, and just look at some of these comments. So, I mean, I'd buy and watch it. It would probably be the only version I watch ever again. I love extended cuts. But this isn't happening. Our best bet would have been a comic adaptation that included all the cutscenes, but IDW blew on that. I've never been big on comic adaptations of movie stuff. Hasbro is not George Lucas or Disney, implying that they'll never make this extended cut. They should add a 30-minute scene of Optimus Prime twerking. In all seriousness, I don't know how many extra scenes even exist. It's not like live action where you might have a lot of extra footage. No, this person thinks I'm talking about a director's cut or discovering lost footage. No, I'm talking about an extended cut where you animate new scenes based off of deleted storyboards. They could animate the unused storyboards, right? If they felt like spending money on it, yes, but unless voice recordings exist, the scenes would feel empty. That is kind of true, and that leads to the AI voice controversy / debate. Honestly, if they were going to mess with the movie, I'd rather they just put out a remaster that fixes animation errors, adds snarl into the background of a few more shots, and basic stuff like that. Hasbro is a toy-making company. There was Sunbow, Marvel, Toei, Griffin Bacall. And it's not like the original assets used to make the film are all readily available to work on. To say that the voice actors are dead. So he's talking more about audio, I guess. The justifications on the petition are pretty flimsy too. Generate new social media buzz. Fan buzz doesn't pay the bills. Buying current products, watching current media, those will pay the bills. So I'm talking about an extended cut release of the movie, which if you sell enough copies of the movie or release it on Netflix or whatever streaming service, it will pay the bills. And then you could add a line of toys to the re-release of the movie. A couple more Studio 86 characters. That just ties in with the movie. So it's all about making money. I don't know why this guy thinks it's not going to make money. It's a nearly 40-year-old animated film that has seen numerous releases and still leveraging that old film to sell toys. About the only film more maximizing revenue would be Star Wars. But I'm talking about creating new content for the movie akin to Star Wars Special Edition, which hasn't been done yet on Transformers the movie. It's a new product almost, and that's why it's going to make money. Oh, here we go. I see no point in releasing a so-called extended cut of the movie aside from all the logical headaches. It's not really worth it. Release the film in its intended cut back in cinema for a few days. They've already done that. That's not even new. So this person's suggestion is to repeat something they've done already rather than doing something new to try to generate more revenue. Yeah, this person says Hasbro has already done the limited theater screenings. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, for all the reasons people are giving, I don't see a need to back this. The 86 movie is fine as it is. It's not high art. It's a decent film. No need to improve it. If some studio or production company wants to do it, I'm not supporting any petition that thinks the atonal sound slop in that trailer is worth hearing. He won't sign my petition because the song I chose doesn't fit his taste. I want to know where these Transformers fans demanding an extended cut actually are. This guy didn't read the comments. He ignored all the 1,000 people that signed the petition. He ignored all the people who follow my channel. And this person says, I think a G1 season 4, 5, or 6 would be a better bug to try to plant in Hasbro's ears. So this person is saying, let's spend the money to make an entire new season of content. And budget-wise, he thinks that'll get approved easier than adding 5 to 10 minutes of footage to Transformers the movie. 10 half-hour episodes in 2D style of a G1 cartoon would be any more expensive than a Netflix series. I agree with that. Let's just say $150,000 US to make a half-hour episode. So $1.5 million for the animation, but then you're not talking about the marketing and etc. So the budget would be pretty high. It would be interesting to see how much it would cost to add 5 to 10 minutes of animation footage to Transformers the movie. Now, even if you added 30 minutes of animation to Transformers the movie, could that feasibly cost only $150,000? One animation episode done in Japanese animation quality, done by a reputable studio like Toei, right? People kept asking that to Hasbro for several years, every year at whatever conventions Hasbro made appearances at, and they always kept saying no. F it, I signed. I don't rate the chances of its success, but it didn't cost me anything more than a couple of clicks. Best case scenario, a new version of the movie. Worst case, oh look, we are where we are right now. Who knows, maybe it'll show enough interest for someone to do something. Yeah, exactly. If IDW blew their chance, maybe the next publisher sees this and thinks, let's give it a try, right? The publisher is changing, licensing is changing. You never know what's going to happen next in Transformers. And there's no point in being defeatist about it. There's a lot of momentum. I created momentum for Hasbro. And here everyone's talking about the Ultra Magnus quartering. And then, yeah, here's the iconic 2-page spread. Oh yeah, and Flint Dille actually scripted some of the storyboards here. And this is, wow, drawn really well. Someone shared this with me already, but very, very cool. These scenes are so ingrained in my brain. I guess this shot was not the shot from the storyboard. This is a original recreation. Nice. This is all very accurate. This shot I left out. Wow, very, very cool. This shot is new for the comic. Here they are running, and then are we going to have Red Alert? Oh, Red Alert gets shot. There. That's probably satisfying for a lot of people. And then the Megatron looking on. Damn, this art is good. Nice. Well, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Consider signing the petition or sharing the link. Thanks for watching.